3.
Okay, we are from the Bulan clan, and our club is the culture is about like preserving tradition like that. Okay, our members are Aimi, Sabrina, Asana, Isha, me, Rohan, Sophia, Hasina, and Haris. Our lecturer is Miss Zama Zarina, and I'll be providing the introduction for today. Okay. We are all very aware that we are living in a cultural society which talks about everything in order of traditions. If something goes wrong, we will look back and try all the methods that were used back then. This shows how much we have learned from one tradition and have been using it since the beginning of time. It is very common in our community that we are great with that what are great with it. We are never ashamed of it. How much we are forced to change from the Genesis, we don't give up in preserving the beautiful of someone's traditions. Traditions can be defining as a long establishing custom or belief that has been passed on from one generation to another. Malaysia is a country that is well known in the world for multicultural people. We can't run away from learning each other's traditions. It is very sad to see that the younger generations don't have any clue on the traditional games, as in they were not born on this beloved country. From our perspective view, there were some games that we played while growing up that sticks with us until now. The games are Batu Seremban, Ketinting, and the Bulan. The Bulan clan, which is our group, proposes to organize two activities physically, which are the Rock Your Legs, which involves the participants to compete by using the Ketinting, and we will organize a program called Catch Your Lucky Stones, which involves a group of 4 or 5 participants to play Batu Seremban together physically. For online activities, we propose to organize a few activities called Who's the Eggheads, Assemble the Marbles, and Spin Your Gyro. 45 students from the Foundation Medical Science program will participate in the activity as part of their assessment by taking part in this activity. Students can brush up their soft skills, communication skills, which gives them an opportunity to learn about traditional games and increases one's focus points. The main objective of this program is to cultivate awareness amongst all walks of life in regards to the significance of preserving the heritage and tradition of our nation. The concept of the program is that our club was formed on the basis of conserving cultural traditions that are vanishing from society. We have decided to focus our efforts on contesting traditional games among the many other cultural elements. If it occurred in this time and age, it will be a rare sight to see. That's all from me. I'll pass it to the next person.
Okay, so hi everyone. I'm Aimi Sabrina binti Ruslan. You can call me Aimi. So today I'm going to let you know about the program details of our activities. So the name of the program is Get to Know More About Your Tradition. Means if you join this program, you will know more about your tradition and also others' tradition. You will know how important it is for you to know about others and also your own tradition. This program will be held on 8 June 2021. It will be started at 2 p.m. and it will be conducted via online because since our world is full of coronavirus right now and we must stay at home safely and cannot go out. So we will conduct this activity online. I will pass to Azhana to proceed with suggestion of activities.
Okay, thank you, Aimi. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, my name is Azana Izzah binti Azhar. So I'll be talking about suggestions of activities for physical activities if they were physical activities because, yeah. So basically, we're going to start with Batu Seremban. Batu Seremban is actually a very traditional games that are very popular amongst all the Malays, and even in middle school, we already play it. So it's very familiar with us. So basically, the participants will be divided into 5 groups. Members of each group must compete with each other first by completing all stages of Batu Seremban, which consists of 5 stages. So each stages have different type of playing. we could say that have different type of play. So basically, if you fail one round, if you fail complete all 5 rounds, they will be qualified, and winners will compete amongst themselves, and the group members of the champion will be given some memorable gifts that we already prepared for them. So next one, we propose to them so basically, and then start jumping from on the line. So if you jumped on the line, it will be a failure. The player must continue jumping until they return to the starting point. If the player ever stepped on the lines of the box, they will be disqualified, like I said. So I'll be giving it to the next person. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sofia, and I'm going to talk about online activities. So the first activity that we're going to have is who is the egghead. During this game, the participant will be playing a quiz on Kahoot application. This quiz contains 15 questions, and these activities will take out about 15 minutes. So the participants will be able to do any research, but however, they must be alert with the time given, as they will only have to answer each question within 60 seconds. This quiz is more like a quiz regarding traditional games. There will be 3 winners, and these top threes who gets the highest mark will be given a gift. The second activities that will be conducted by us is assemble marbles. After who is the egghead program, the participant will be divided into 5 groups, and each member will have to download an app called Pitching Marbles. So to win this game, each member for each group will have to play until the game is over and take the highest score. But they only have to play once. So after that, each group will have to choose one representative who will record the scores with a screenshot of the scores and then send them to one of the program organizer. Last but not least, we will be having a spin your gyro top. Whereas the division of the group will be the same, the participant will have to download an app called Gyro Guessing, and to play this game, they will have to tilt their phone to make sure that their tops will spin. If the top stops spinning or fall out from the board, the game is over. Like the program Assemble Marbles, the representative will record the score with a screenshot too and send them to one of the program organizer. The program organizer will then sum up the total scores for the first and the second programs for each group. Then the total will be considered as final score, and the group with the highest score will be the winner. That's all. I will pass it to the next person.
Okay, so hi, it's me again, Aimi. So I will be giving you the objectives of our program, our activities. So first of all, we want to ensure that traditional games will continue be practiced within our community. We don't want the situation where traditional game is being ignored by our society due to the development of our technologies game like Mobile Legend, PUBG, and also Free Fire. These kind of game are very very attractive for them, and they play a lot of this game. So we don't if you join this activity, you will be realize that traditional game is also fun for you to play. It is not just esports games like what I said just now. And then the next one is we want to strengthen the social bonds between the student community. So how are we going to make the social bond between students stronger? When you join this program, you will feel you will easily communicate with others. Why? Because during this program, you will communicate with each other. For example, like when you don't understand about something or you are not sure about something, you will be certainly ask your friends or your organizers who is also your friend at that time, and from that you will get to know each other, and you will be easier to communicate, to approach them. So from that, the social bond between us are strengthened. And then we also want to improve interpersonal skills and also social skills. So everybody knows that interpersonal skills and also social skills are very, very important in our life. If you don't believe, you can see every company, every employers are looking for a person who has a good interpersonal and social skills. When you have interpersonal and social skills, you will be easier for you to get job easily in the future. And then by joining this activity also, we want to remind us of our beloved roots. So by joining these activities, you will remember back about your origin, and you will remember back where did you start from the beginning until now. And the last but not least, we want to aid in mother tongue language development. So when we join these activities, traditional games activities, you will know that how fun it is for us to use mother tongue language. And when we use mother tongue language, others will also use mother tongue language. And from that, mother tongue language will be very well known in our society. I think that's all for objective. I will pass it to Rohan.
Okay, I'll be explaining
Thank
the
you.
organization chart of our group. Okay, firstly, our director is Aimi, who oversees all activities done by the group, as well as coordinates and provides instructions to all group members so that the work can be completed and quickly and efficiently as possible. Next, we have our secretary, which is Ashana. She organizes all files and documents sent to the group to ensure all the work is completed and nothing is missed out. Next, we have our treasurer, Haris, who handles all the funds and records all money going in and out of the club, whether if it's donations to our club or funding for the activities and food and beverages. Next, we have the head bureau, which is me, Rohan. I manage and coordinate all other bureaus, such as the F&B bureau, and I also provide updates on the status of other bureaus to the group director. Next, we have the gift and souvenir bureau, which is Asana. She is in charge of providing gifts to the winners of the activities organized and also in charge of handing out souvenirs to all the participants. Next, we have the food and beverages bureau, which is Sophia. She handles all the food beverages provided to all participants while activities are being carried out. And next, we have the publicity and promotion bureau, which is also Asana, who handles promoting and advertising of our club to attract more participants. Next, we have our sponsorship bureau, which is Hasina. She's in charge of handling any sponsorships from other companies or anyone from our university. Next, we also have the activity or just the activity bureau, which coordinates all activities carried out by the club physically and online. Who is Hasina? Hasina is the person who's in charge of the activity bureau. That's all.
So hi again, I'm Sophia and I will be talking about the budget. So for the income budget, we will be collecting 2 ringgits from each participant, which are 36% with the sum of 72 ringgit. Then we will got a sponsorship from MSU Sendirian Berhad, which worth of 60 ringgit. And the last one, we will collect some donation from MSU, which is 18 ringgit, and Yayasan MSU with 60 ringgit. So overall, total for the income will be 210 ringgit. For the expenditure, we will spend the income by buying some gift for the participant, which are modern batu seremban, with a total of 30 ringgit, and books gift with a total of 20 ringgit. And for the batu seremban gifts, we will give it in a cute pouch. Moreover, we also use the income to buy foods. For the food, it will cost 1 ringgit and 50 cents per pack, and we will multiply it with the number of the participant, which is 36 people, and the total will be 55 ringgit. We will also buy drinks, 150 cents per drink box, with the multiplication of 36 participants, and the sum will be 55 ringgit too. And lastly, we will use the balance of 50 ringgit to buy some souvenir for the participants as a thank you gift, which is a button badge. So the overall expenditure will be 210 ringgit too. So that's all. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum again. I'll be talking about the tentative for physical activities. So basically, we're going to start at 2 p.m., like what Aini said just now. So all of the students were gathered at MSU U Globe. And by 2:05 p.m., Aini will be given a chance to talk with them and to give a speech and to explain about the activities that will be organized. And then by 2:15, participants are divided into two groups, one for Seremban Games and one for Ketinting. So basically, we give them a choice to choose whichever games that they want to choose, and both activities are in progress at the same time. And by 2:50 p.m., every activity is already done. A winner announcement and prize giving time that time. So basically at 3 p.m. photo session with all participants and the organizers, and then 3:15 distribution of food and beverages for all the participants, and by 3:30 we already finished all of the activities. Thank you.
Thank you, Alhana. So, Hasina boleh bawah sikit tak? Okay. Atas. Okay, so hi again. This is my last part. So I'm Aimi. So for online version of, I will be giving you the tentative program of our activities for online version. So the description of activities is test your mind and sharpen your skills. So as I said just now, um, we will start at 2 p.m. And at 2 p.m., all students will enter the Zoom meeting session, and we will give about 5 minutes for them to enter the Zoom meeting session. And by 5 p.m., the president of the club, which is me myself, will give a speech and also explain about activities that will be held. So at this moment, at this time, all participants are encouraged to concentrate because me myself will be explain how our activities identify the winner, and we will also explain about the activities for details. And then about 15 minutes after that, we will proceed with our first activities, which is who's the egg heads. And these activities are expected to finish at 2:35 p.m. Sorry. And then after the first activities, we will proceed with the second activities. But before that, all participants are divided into 5 groups. So 5 groups are formed. Why we form 5 groups? Because we want to make it easier for us to continue with the second activity, which is assemble marbles. So we expect that assemble marbles take about 15 minutes to finish, and by 3 p.m. we will proceed with our last activities, which is pin your tops. At this moment, all participants are still in the same group to make it easier. And these activities also require 15 minutes. And at 3:15 p.m., the president will be announcing the winner of the activities, and we will also give the prize for them. But since this is online, so we will give them the prize and also give and also souvenir at campus when we are allowed to go back to campus physically, virtually. And then after giving the prize and so on, the president will be give an appreciation speech for all participants to thank all participants as they are willing to join our program. So about 5 minutes after that, at 3:30, by 3:30 p.m., participants may be dismissed. So I think that's all from me. Thank you. I will pass it to the next person.
Okay, my name is Hasina. Okay, I will present about our meeting minutes. So for the first meeting minutes, we do at the Thursday, 18 May 2021, and for the attendance, only 4% attend from 6. So for the topic for our meetings is to discuss about our concept of club and to divide the tasks for all the group members. So the meeting minutes are written by Azhana Iza. So for our second meeting minutes is we do at Thursday 20 May 2021, and for the entities it's also same. It's also same. Only 4 persons attend, and for the purpose of our second meetings is to discuss about how our group want to conduct an activity. We discuss about our budget, our suggestion of club, and give that we want to give to the to the participant. And for lastly, I will talk about our conclusion. So we have made our decision and suggestions very clear based on everything we have mentioned in our proposals. So preservations of culture games needs to be offered more attention for every reasons we highlighted and prepare. From forgetting international traditional game, it seems like forgetting our roots are. And our group, while Blanken will continue to pursue our main goal of prolonging the longevity of traditional games. So this is our infographic poster. We have introductions, venue, suggestion of the club activity, objective, and tentative program. Okay, that's all from our groups. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss. But before we end the the Zoom meeting, I want to inform that Haris, our group members, cannot join this presentation. I don't know why, because I tried to contact I tried to contact him, but he didn't reply. And I think that's all from us for Bulan Clan. Thank you, Miss. Bye.